Fair Use Act is provision within the United States Copyright Act 17 U.S.C. 107 that permits the limited use of copyrighted material without needing permission from the copyright holder. Fair use. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders and the bishops that spread the truth out the four corners. Any last days, I'm here with another Academy lesson. Let's get it. And y'all saw this earlier, but the brothers out there in KC, I was wondering if he caught this, and I was just watching this video, and he's just speaking about NBA Youngboy presents NBA Youngboy with his own day on behalf of Kansas City, Missouri Mayor Quinn Lucas. And like I said, man, like these are our role models. We know NBA Youngboy is known for, rap beefs and just this wickedness, man. He don't promote nothing good, but these the people that get exonerated in our communities. It said John 3:19. And this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and man loved darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. And all you see of his shows is YNs and YBs, So this is Isaiah 60:2. It say, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. It gross darkness to people. It's gross darkness out here. Like, it's not just normal darkness. It's like gross, disgusting, abomination darkness. But the Lord Yahweh shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And yeah, it's vexing seeing stuff like this, but we know we end up failing. This is just more psychological operations because think about it. NBA Youngboy represent a huge generation of these YNs right now. They just gave him his own holiday in Kansas City, which is not where he's from. So it's I'm pretty sure he got one in Baton Rouge where he's from, Louisiana. All they're doing is promoting the vibration to, you know what? You be like Youngboy, you can get your own holiday. So it's just more chaos for these YNs and these YBs. You know what I'm saying? Because upright man don't get a holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's psychological operation from any young man that's looking up to young boy. They're looking at this as motivation. You know what? I want to be like him. That's death and decay. It said, woman said she spent her rent money on floor seats to NBA Youngboy concert, and because of that, she and her kids might get evicted. It said, my rent is currently past due because I bought floor seats to the Youngboy concert. Now they trying to evict me and my kids. Can all my Facebook friends cash at me $1? That should be enough to catch up. I got 7K friends. So you got these same females, you got 7,000 followers, friends on Facebook, but you spent your rent money going to an NBA Youngboy concert when you got kids and you got apartment rents due. Priorities. Like I said, I'm just going along with the flow. It said Tennessee states removed questionable group from campus after unauthorized visit. And I was reading up on this, and it said, what does it say? Tennessee removed the conservative group fearless debates from campus Tuesday after they made an unauthorized appearance for their fearless tour. The group, known for engaging in political charges debates, was met with protests from TSU students. The university released a statement confirming the group removal, noting that all campus demonstrations and protests require prior approval. TSU emphasizes that its students conduct themselves in a professional, respectful manner. The group says that they plan to visit more HBCUs and naming TSU their first stop. And with the Captain Kirk guy being, now, this is wrong with you people, man. Like, our people, like, y'all think y'all opinions mean something. It don't mean nothing. This is not even your land. This is not your earth. I mean, yeah, technically this is our earth, but y'all don't own nothing, man. Y'all think y'all opinions matter, man. It's Matthew 5:25. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So all this, my opinion, and what I gotta say, and man, if you ain't speaking about these scriptures, the truth, and declaring prophecy in the times we're living in, it's vain. Because prophecy and Yahweh Shai, words, actions, the whole book itself is going to outdo everything that everybody has opinion about, especially in the times we're living in. And that's what's going on with you people, man. Y'all think y'all can just say whatever on the internet and then cracking down. This is a article going in It say breaking. FBI Director Kash Patel agrees to team up with Democrat Jerry Moskowitz to push censorship of Americans on social media who share conspiracy theories about Israel. And this dude, look at him, man. That's the FBI Director Kash Patel. He look like he's an Indian or something. But, you know, we know that the famine of the word is coming because they can say everything's conspiracy. And we know if this gospel be hid because it's not given to them. You know what I'm saying? So we in a time of mass confusion, man. Mass chaos, mass confusion. Everybody's opinionated. Everybody got something to say. Things are still shutting down. What is this? It said Starbucks to close hundreds of stores, lay off 900 workers. Here's why. It says Starbucks is initiating a $1 billion restructuring plan that includes closing hundreds of stores and eliminating 900 jobs. So look at it. Look at this. What sense does this make? That's how you know what it say? He's at peace and safety and sudden destruction. Look, it said Starbucks is initiating a $1 billion restructuring plan that includes closing 100 stores and eliminating 900 jobs. Y'all have to read things for what it's saying and not what you think it's saying. It's saying it's initiating $1 billion restructuring plan. So they are restructuring a plan to make $1 billion. So therefore, they're closing hundreds of stores and eliminating 900 jobs so they can pocket that money. It's a Starbucks worldwide, everywhere, on every corner in America. It says CEO Brian Nicole announces the details in a memo to employees, revealing that his company is taking these measures to improve financial performance and enhance the customer experience. So it's not about that you losing a job. No, I mean, it's about their financial performance, and everything is failing here in America. So they seen the numbers, you know, they do it quarterly, annually, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you got the first quarter, I think it's the first 3 months, we got 12 months, the first quarter, the first 3 months, second quarter, halftime, you know, the other 3 months, and so on and so forth. So we like in the third quarter now, and they cutting jobs. So these are the job losses. Well, who works at Starbucks? A lot of women. The layoffs would affect non-retail possessions across North America. The planned store closes, while notable, represent a small portion of the company's total footprint account for. So yeah, blah, blah. So more job losses. This is video right here. Burlington Coat Factory is now requiring you to take a photo before entering to prevent theft. And it's funny because this woman trying to talk down on the situation, but yet you probably was one of the women that was stealing. So yeah, it's just funny.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let them take a picture before you can enter into Burlington. Look at this shit. Oh, wow. Y'all won't get nothing out of here.
And like I said, this is just very topics, man. I'm just running through what I got screenshotted. What else I got right here? This is a video dude speaking about the economy.
Can't believe we had to be adults in the most unaffordable time in history. Like what luck is that? You know, every other generation got starter homes. We got starter packs for depression. Our parents were buying houses for the price of what we pay in rent now. Meanwhile, we're out here financing phones like they're real estate. Groceries, forget it. I walk into the store with $100 and leave with 2 bags of sadness and milk. You know, eggs cost more than my car insurance. Avocados are basically an investment property. So, and don't even talk to me about rent. Rent is just a cover charge for existing. Like you're paying over $2,000 a month for the privilege of living in a box with suspicious plumbing. You know, utilities out of control, internet, forget it. You know, health insurance. This is an extortion racket. I mean, you can't even get sick. But being alive is already too expensive. Yeah. So yeah, we really got dealt the worst hand. I mean, we were told work hard and you'll have stability. Nah, we worked hard and we got, you know, Spotify Premium, you know, 3 streaming services and trauma. So, you know, other generations got the American dream. We got the American receipt.
And I'm just gonna read it like this, what's going on. It said, Ecclesiastes 12:3-4. It said, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves and grind their seats because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Those that look out the windows be darkened. It's like no hope. Like, you know, you wake up, you look outside like it's a fresh day, it's a new day to go out there and do my career and go make some money. Well, they're gonna look outside, there ain't gonna be no light out there for them. It's darkened. Then the grinding cease because there are few, so that's job loss. Those grinding work. You think about locomotive, like traffic. You think about all these warehouse, these plants. People go in there grinding, all day. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. The strong man shall bow themselves, and the keepers of the house are those that keep up with stocks, for the stock market exchange. We know we're going to a digital infrastructure, so all them little stocks, y'all think, if y'all ain't going digital, it don't matter. Verse 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, like getting up in the morning, hear the birds, and all the daughters of me shall be brought low. So grinding is low, man. Everything is failing him, man. Everything is failing. I hate it here. I've been realizing that I've been cutting off more people than I need. I've been cutting off everything that don't mean nothing. Like, not saying don't mean nothing, but Jake in the world, Jake interact with people here and there. But basically, I'm saying I've been cutting ties with people because what's about to happen here on this earth is everybody's not gonna be able to handle it, and the times we're living in, that it's not gonna be friendly out here. It's not about how many friends you got and so on. So no, everybody's gonna be dog eat dog. What that scripture goes into is that man's foes shall be of their own household. What's that second Ezra? I can just get to it. I ain't even gonna paraphrase. I'm just gonna get to it. Second Ezra 14. It's about to get real out here, man. It said, for wickedness had exceeding polluted the whole earth, and that hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Hold on. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt and win spiritually Egypt. He said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arm and smite Egypt. The Lord is going to smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land there. So we know we in spiritual Egypt because the Lord already got rid of old Egypt, but he said, smite Egypt with plagues as before. So the Lord did it to Egypt once. He said as before, so he going to do it again, but we're in spiritual Egypt. Egypt shall mourn, the foundation of it shall be smitten with plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. What I was trying to get at. Yeah, yup. This is 2 Ezra 15 down. For the sword and their destruction draws near, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. And we got that going on with civil unrest. We got white, the left side going against the right side. We got black against white. We got LGBTQ versus those that's not. All these are people going against each other. Social media's opinions, this person on the right lights. It said, for that shall be sedition among men, invading one another. That's why I'm saying, bro, the scriptures are faithful and true. The scriptures are faithful and true. And I want to go to the top of this right quick, just because I'm just going to start. I should have read this first, but 2 Ezra 15 said, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Because all throughout history, all throughout existence, and anything that happened here on this earth, the Lord always had man that was prophesying and letting people know about what was going to happen before it happened. Because that's really him really showing mercy and grace. Because the Lord, Heavenly Father, didn't really care. He'll just let y'all do whatever. Then the sudden judgment come, but you wasn't warned. So when the judgment do come, you can't say you haven't been warned. And cause them to be written in paper for they are faithful and true. The Heavenly Father is not like man that he lied. So everything he said is they're faithful and true. And that's the point. He said, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, the unbelief that speak against thee. And this is our people, man. They don't believe when we tell them that what's about to happen, even though we seen it for what it is. But the Lord did say he gave them eyes to sleep, slumber, and ears they can't hear. But we seen the world change day by day, especially here in America. We know, we feel it, we see it. We see things about to take shape in a way that it's like I said, it's a just balance. It's like, man, you don't care for your people. Then the other half is like, man, you feel sorry for them because the Heavenly Father ain't finna play. It's going to be a different type of judgment out here. And swords in their hand. Verse 16. For they shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. They don't care about what the president said, what the politicians and the governors are saying. In the course of their actions, I stand in that power. So people gonna get it how they live by any means necessary. A man shall desire to go to the city and shall not be able. That's a martial law. You got these troops I seen a video earlier, martial law in Memphis. Man, it's getting real, man. And it's like becoming a Hunger game because like on this side you got peace in this moment right here. Then 2-3 states over, it's all hell breaking loose, and eventually the hell is gonna take over every major city here in America. And it's gonna be throughout everywhere, bro. We're literally in World War III, bro. We at the beginning of it. Except for because of that pride, the city shall be destroyed, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Men shall be afraid. So we already know your woman gonna be. We already know how y'all gonna be. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. And that's what I was getting at. I said, Spirit just been on me, man. Just don't be reaching out to people unless they reaching out to you, something regarding the work or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's finna get ugly out here, bro. It's finna get ugly out here. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy that house with the sword. Monday sword is a gun. I just seen Florida open up carry. So Jake just finna go crazy out here and sport their goods because of the lack of bread. And for great tribulation, lack of bread, food, it's gonna be famines out here, man. And a lot of y'all people not ready. We're praying, hoping that we're gonna be worthy and be ready for it. That's what I'm saying. It's just something been on my spirit. It's like, man, it's time to just get cold, bro. It's just time just don't even be social, bro. Just go to work, handle your business, interact with your little lady here and there, man. Stay in these scriptures, man. Be occupied, pray, because the Heavenly Father finna, man. It's finna get, and we trying to warn our people. That's the thing about it. We trying to let y'all know, like, man, things getting crazy, but we get it, man. We get it, man. Holy slaves for edifying with y'all. Praise Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. That honor to the apostles and the elders and the bishops that spread the truth out of the four corners. Any last days, I'm here when that can be lesson. Shalom.